Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We've got a couple big stories today involving Carnival Cruise Lines, Royal Cruise Lines out of Singapore, and a new cruise ship that you're actually going to be able to live on. So let's get into it. Woo! So our first story involving Carnival, this is actually Carnival's decision to not branch out like Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Crystal Cruises and find new home ports out of the Bahamas. Now, I think there's a couple reasons why they're doing this, and one of them is I just don't think they have those contracts and agreements from the Bermuda, from the Bahamas, like Royal Caribbean does to have these home ports outside of the United States. Another huge reason is Carnival actually hasn't come out and said that they're going to require the vaccine for any cruises right now. Their statement on it pretty much summarized is saying that they don't want to make such a huge statement and such a huge decision on something that's constantly changing every single day with the vaccines being rolled out by the millions. What Carnival's pretty much doing is playing a game with the CDC, and that game is a win-win scenario. Say the CDC tomorrow comes out and says, okay, we don't have to require vaccines for any of our cruise ships. Anyone can sail because we've had enough people in the United States that have been vaccinated. Carnival wins because Carnival at that point is in the position where they can require it or they don't have to require it. Now say the CDC comes out tomorrow and they say every passenger aboard a cruise ship leaving from the United States has to be vaccinated. Carnival has to abide by those rules. So pretty much they're making CDC look like the bad guy, and Carnival's that person who just has to follow the rules and not receiving that negative backlash. All of that negative backlash is going to go towards the CDC, and Carnival's just going to be one of those cruise lines that has to follow these rules. Now, second story of the day is a great story and another great step for cruising right now in the world, really. This comes from a tweet from Royal Caribbean's PR team. And pretty much it's stating that Singapore has been cruising since December with 50,000 people being able to sail since then. And it's done amazing. It's done so well that they're actually adding more months of cruising for cruises coming out of Singapore. So that's always great news. That is a huge role model for all of these other countries, including the United States, that are wanting to get back into cruising. We can see with these protocols that Singapore and Royal Caribbean have been using that we can sail and it can be done safely. Now, the last story and the reason you probably clicked on this video is the fact that the new residential cruise ship is supposed to be being built this time next year. The owner of the company has come out and said that the engineering is already in progress and the first piece of steel should be cut within the next year. Now, on this cruise ship, there is going to be room for 627, not passengers, but residents. 627 people are going to be lucky enough to live on a cruise ship. So right now, the cruise company has a goal to be able to circumnavigate the globe every 3.5 years. Now, with that, they're going to be stopping at all of the major ports. But what's different with this cruise ship versus your regular cruise ship is you'll actually be in these ports from 3 to 5 days. So giving these residents perfect opportunity to actually go out and explore and I guess get off the cruise ship for some time. I'm sure being on a cruise ship for that long, I think anyone would get sick of it. So I think they've got a good goal with letting them stay in these ports for an extended period of time and also bringing a lot of money into these ports. Now, you might be asking, are they going to have to pay for food, drinks, onboard activities, all of this other stuff that you would usually get on a cruise ship? And that is actually already being taken care of. This is going to be an all-inclusive stay, and people are going to have to pay a premium every month, which I think right now is $2,400 a month. But that includes Wi-Fi, laundry, food at 20 different restaurants that they're going to have on this cruise ship, beer and wine, and a bunch of other stuff, including onboard activities and different excursions that this cruise ship's actually going to be going to. Now, the cabins that people are actually going to be able to purchase are going to range from 240 square foot to 2,400 square foot, 2-story condos aboard this cruise ship, with the price ranging from $300,000 to $8 million. Now, there's going to be several other things on this cruise ship that I just do not have time to go over right now, But if you want to check it out and read about different things like the microbrewery that they're going to have on the ship, the hydroponic gardens, anything like that, I will leave a link in the description to a site that you can actually go and read all about it. And if you're interested in buying one of these, from what I've read, there's already several deposits on several rooms right now, and this thing hasn't even been built yet. So I would jump on it today. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you got any bit of information from this video that you didn't know before, or you just enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Please comment down below. You can comment everything I did bad in this video, because I'm sure that list is endless. And please subscribe. To a small channel like me, every single subscription means the absolute world. But guys, thank you so much for watching.